Okay, good morning, grade 6. So for today, today is the start of our unit 3, which is turning points. And today is our lesson 1, an incredible story. So our first lesson for today is about recognizing words with consonant blends. What are consonant blends? So consonant blends refer to two or more consecutive consonants within a word that produce individual sounds when pronounced. Okay, so when you pronounce two letters that are beside each other, you pronounce it as a whole. Okay, and consonant blends, they can be found in a word in they can be found on the um, first sound of the word and the beginning of the word, which is what we call initial. It can be found in the middle, which we call medial, and it can be found on the end of the word, which we call final. Here are some examples: blunt, cramp, damp, and drain. Okay, so here on the blue boxes, here are the consonant blends that can be found on the initial. Well, consonant blends that are initial, which can be found on the beginning of the word. We have here description, extra, okay. We also have here Blake on the initial group, okay. Description and extra. So which part here is the consonant blend? It's this one, the CR, cryption, extra, which is tra. Okay, these words are these words belong to the medial group. Okay, and lastly, on the purple boxes, we have band, damp, import, and windy. Okay, the consonant blends here are found on the final or on the end of the word, which we have nd, mp, or, and the. Okay. Also, we have wisp, which is put. Okay. Excuse me. Another example, I will read this sentence and we will try to identify the word with consonant blends. Being able to travel back in time will be the most fascinating event in history. So, what are the words that have the consonant blends? We have able here, and here is the consonant blend in the medial. In medial, we have travel, which has the initial consonant blend, tra. We have most, which has the final consonant blend. We have event, which has the final consonant blend as well, and history, which has the final consonant blend as well. Okay, let's do this together. Let's read this sentence. It is impossible to go to the future in one snap of a finger or a blink of an eye. Okay, which words here in the sentence have the consonant blends? Okay, that's right. Impossible, having the consonant blend in the middle. Snap, having the consonant blend in the beginning. Blink, having the consonant blend in the beginning as well. Okay. Another sentence. Modern inventions of today reveal how smart human beings have become. Which of these words have the consonant blend? We have modern, okay, as the final. We have smart as the initial. Okay, another lesson that we're going to discuss today is about using definitions and appositives as context clues. So definitions or explicit explanations and appositives can serve as context clues to word meaning in sentences. So what is a context clue again? It is the word or a group of words that can be found in the sentence or passage that tells us the meaning of the unfamiliar or difficult word. Okay, for example, in the sentence, Carrie is so fascinated with sci-fi, which refers to fictional stories about imaginative and futuristic scientific advances. So the unfamiliar word here is sci-fi, right? Okay. What is the meaning of sci-fi, which can be found in this sentence? Okay, the meaning is fictional stories about imaginative and futuristic scientific advances. How did we know? Okay. Oh, sorry. How did we know this? Okay. The, the our context clue here is this. The word that says which. Okay. This is what we call a definition or explicit explanation. Another example is the satellite, an artificial body placed in orbit to collect information from outer space, is one of the most important inventions in history. So our unfamiliar word here is satellite. So what do you think is the meaning of this word? Okay, that's right. The meaning is an artificial body placed in orbit to collect information from outer space. How did we know? Okay, first, I will tell you that this is an appositive. Okay, an appositive is a noun or noun phrases that follows the unfamiliar word, just like here on the sentence. Okay, it usually gives you a clue. How will you know that it's an appositive? Is that it gives you a clue by setting off a comma after the unfamiliar word and then after the meaning of the unfamiliar word. So here we have the two commas here. So in between those two commas is the meaning of the unfamiliar word, as you can see. Okay. And lastly, our last lesson for today is about understanding a text through descriptive details. So writers use words that help a reader see people, actions, objects, and events more vividly or clearly, okay, using their imagination, for example. Usually, these are descriptive details that appeal to the five senses. So, this descriptive details appealing to senses, we have the taste, hearing, sight, smell, and touch. Okay, it using this using our senses, we're able to have that clear vision of what is the story about, or that gives us that is like the fuel to our imagination to be able to see um, the the details about the characters in the story, or the places or the events of that is happening in the story. Okay. So for example, in taste, one can say the sweet chocolatey pie. Okay. So when you say sweet, it automatically say something about the taste. Okay. So if you say something sweet, you can have a clear vision that that pie might be good because maybe it's good because it's sweet, or if you don't like something sweet, you might not like the pie because of the taste. Okay. Hearing, for hearing, one can say a jarring buzz. Okay. You know, an instant, if you know jarring, the jarring is something that has the weird sound or bizarre sound. So you can right away know when someone says a jarring buzz that it's a weird buzz or a weird sound. Okay. So in sight, one may say the turkey feathered shack. So meaning that the feather belongs to a turkey. Okay. Okay. For smell, one may say the aroma of grape wine. So aroma it means that it has a good smell. Okay. And lastly, for touch, the smooth, unscratchable grain plastic. We know smooth describes texture, and texture is connected to touch. Okay. Okay, so for your seat work to page 231, exercise 1B, about recognizing words with consonant blends, write 10 words. Your list must consist of 10 words with consonant blends having a mix of initial, medial, and final blends. Okay, and for your next seat work, do page 232, exercise 2, using definitions and appositives as context clues. And for your homework, do page 233, exercise 3, about understanding a text through descriptive details. And for your advanced work for week 2, that will be posted on 3Q week 2 on Thursday or Friday. Okay, so that is the end of our class for today. I'll see you next Monday. Bye bye.